What's up, family? It's your girl Stephanie, aka Idini Has to Stop By. It's been a minute, but you know, we back to it. We back to it. Hope all is well with the family. Crazy stuff going on in the world, huh, ladies? I've read a headline today. I don't know how true it is, but if it is, then you know why I said, huh, ladies. But nevertheless, life continues. Could be a fear tactic to throw people off of their ascension journey. The weapons may form, but they will not prosper. It's given that type of energy, is what I'm feeling, but only time will tell. Alright, well, let's get a few cards out. Exactly. That is exactly what the president is acting like. If this executive order that I just heard was passed is true, definitely acting out of their clown chakra, out of his clown chakra. False intelligence, full of BS, disillusioned if he think this thing is going to work. But the collective, we need to come together and do a right burner release. You know, we need to do something with this energy, right? Because if it is true, we got to do our part and whatever it is that we can. And for some, this is all we can do, right? But we need to have that collective consciousness in that direction, right? We need to decree and declare the highest form of righteous judgment upon all the wickedness in this land. The next card says, one sideways thought about chosen can get you spiritually incarcerated. Okay? But just to bring this, and remember, this can go on a major political level, or you can just bring this back to your personal life, because at the end of the day, how we handle our personal life is what's going to be reflected on the outside. So again, don't get distracted from your journey. Continue to do the work that you are doing and supposed to be doing, or are guided to do in regards to your spiritual journey. Because again, this could just be a false alarm, just a distraction, you know? Okay, so the next card is, she's not angry, she's not defensive, she's just clear. And that's what we need, our light workers, high priestess, and even just the divine feminine energy within our masculines to be focused on being clear, righteousness, fairness, justice for all. Okay? It says, you serve no one by dimming your light. So no matter what is happening, continue to let your light shine. Just looking for my keys. Don't allow people to, intimidate you with anything. Because like I said, one sideways thought about you would get someone spiritually incarcerated. Okay? It says need people who protect your name in your absence. Okay? So make sure the people that you're working with, teaming up with, letting know what's going on in your life, sharing things with, are people that you can trust will speak up for you when you're not in the room. And if this person doesn't 100% fit in that category, you may need to walk away, because we need to start streamlining our energy and making sure we have all the fluff out of the way. Spirit says you are right. However you've been feeling, that could even go in regards to what I was saying in regards to this new executive order. It's just a fear tactic to distract the chosen ones, to distract the mass awakening that is happening at this time. But also, you need to make sure that whoever you have in your life can 100% fit that description of a person who will protect your name in your absence. Underneath that, we have fake, vulnerable, so you let your guard down, manipulative. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop it right there. But bottom of the deck, we have it is done. It says be still, set your intentions, especially with the right burner release. Set your intentions. There's a clear path ahead of you. Blessings are unfolding. Just be in the energy of rest and the energy of peace. You have successfully completed the work. Okay. Alright, so I want to clarify clown chakra, and I'm going to use the sacred symbol oracle deck. We have veiled here. And bottom of the deck is protection. My goodness. My goodness. And so veiled is coming out to clarify the clown chakra. And it's so calming and reassuring to get this protection card on the bottom of the deck. Bold letters. You are protected. You are protected. You will be guided in what it is that you need to do. I was even thinking to myself, if things do go back to being crazy, I know my healing abilities and what I'll be able to add to community if things were to break down, or whatever. And I was thinking to myself, battling with, I want to leave here, but at the same time, this is my home. And my people here needs me. And with my abilities, I can assist the collective if things get bad. It says safe in all matters of mind, body, and spirit. It says highest guidance has you covered on all fronts. Relationships, if you have a question about relationships and any protection you need in relationships, it says see as a sign that you are taken care of and no harm will be had. No harm will be had. See, this is a sign that you are taken care of and no harm will be had. Okay? That's the bottom of the deck card. This card was just left over, and it's the knowledge card. It says there's new wisdom available. Okay, and that's probably why this distraction is going on, because they know this is gonna instill and rile up a lot of fear in people, and distract people. And that's because there's new wisdom available, and we have to make sure that we hold space so that we can anchor that wisdom and that guidance into Mother Earth. There's going to be some people that fall for the banana in the tailpipe, but the chosen needs to make sure that they stay calm, still, know that the work has been done, okay? And this is just, the enemy's last ditch attempt to try to regain control. Know that this is, fake. It says fake vulnerable to let your guard down, but it could be fake news so that you can let your guard up in situations or around things that don't matter, and let your guard down in regards to your spiritual walk, or to give up on it because you feel discouraged. That's what this card is giving more of to me. Okay, so again, Spirit says don't get angry, don't get defensive, just get clearer in your spiritual journey, get clearer in your spiritual walk. Get clear about petitions that you need to write in regards to fight against this, with your right, burn, and release. And, become more grounded again in your spiritual walk, more active in your spiritual walk. The knowledge card, again, there's new wisdom available. Be teachable. It says get more info before proceeding. Presence of a teacher, or you are the teacher. And it's time for you to share your knowledge and your gifts. Meditate on this symbol to learn new things or draw teachers to you. And that's the symbol. Really simple. This is the protection symbol. So if you want to meditate on this protection symbol surround yourself with protection, you can imagine yourself in the center of this symbol and being protected on all fronts. 38 is the number of the card veiled. That's for that's clarifying this clown chakra. Remember, 11s represent like a portal, and again, we just got the card saying that there's new wisdom. So when you're entering a new portal, or a portal is opening, there's new information, new wisdom that's coming in. So we need to be able to hold space and be still so that we can receive those messages as chosen, as light workers, as earth angels, whatever your title, starseed, indigo, whatever your title may be. It doesn't matter your title. It's what are you led to do? Just do that. Titles don't even fucking matter. Okay, the veil, it says all is not being revealed at this time. And remember, this is clarifying the clown chakra card. False intelligence, full of BS, disillusion. All is not being revealed at this time. Is someone around you hiding or holding back information or aspect of themselves? So this could be what the president is doing, or people in your life. Or perhaps the mask is inviting you to be more protective of what you share. And we even spoke about that in regards to you need people around you that will protect your name in your absence. And if you not 100% that they would protect your name, then you need to be quiet. You need to hold back on how much you share with certain people. Is someone around you hiding or holding back information? Person said, please use caution in proceeding. Or perhaps the mask is inviting you to be more protective of what you share. Draw another card for clarity in your next right action. You can meditate on the mass to achieve altered states of awareness and encourage hidden abilities to rise to the surface of your consciousness. Okay, so this is the mass, the symbol. Let's go ahead and pull another card as to, you know, what action to take. But remember, this came out as the bottom of the deck card. To this veiled, you are protected no matter what someone is maybe trying to hide from you. You are covered, you are protected. Too many cards came out, but we have shadow. So someone's battling their shadow energy. We have home. Ooh, and then we have earth. Shadow, home, and then earth. It's kind of giving like alien activity. Maybe the president's wanting to distract the masses because there's some communication happening galactically. You know, perhaps the Galactic Federation is coming in. I don't know. But there is some distractions. And then earth is the number 11. Home is 10. Okay. Shadow is 43, which breaks down to a 7. I think I might keep those cards out. But let's get a card for veiled. Okay, so it says pull another card for the action that you should take, and this is the card release. Draw another card for clarity in your next right action. And we have release here, which is a 42. Breaks down to a 6. 6 kind of brings like that healing energy for me, a reciprocity energy. It says, without delay, cut the cords to any unhealthy or toxic people, places, energy, habits, and beliefs. Even the news, you know what I'm saying? Without delay, you need to cut the cords to this energy. Don't allow it to affect you. Cut your cords to this president and the dumb things that he does. Do not allow it to affect your day-to-day. See him as the clown that he is, which is why the clown chakra came out first here. It says this is a time to stand in your truth. Again, we need to hold space for what it is that we want, the desires of our hearts, equality, fairness for all, love, to be in a love-based home, planet, not an ego-based planet. Okay, for patriarchy, greed, misogyny to fall. Time to stand in your truth without cutting anyone down in the process. Meditate on this when you want to be the spiritual warrior with love, honor, and compassion. Well, there we go. We want a world that runs off love, honor, and compassion. Okay, so this knife that is on here is known as the kirpan. It's a ceremonial dagger carried by baptized saints. It cuts through negative energy and upholds the saint soldier creed that devotees of the Sikh religion embrace. Okay, so we definitely have to put on our warrior energy. Be a spiritual warrior. Cut course to unhealthy or toxic people, places, energies, habits, and beliefs. Cut ties with this clown chakra. And I've been doing that, you know what I'm saying? When I see anything with his face on it or his name, I just scroll past it. You know, I don't have time, and I already know it's a distraction. But this one, when I heard this, it's really, and again, that could be possibly why he did it, because people ain't really been paying attention to his ass. And so with him being the sociopath that he is, he has to have some kind of attention, and he knows this is going to rile up stuff around him. So I don't want to fully, take offense to it. So, I'm going to keep it in the back of my mind, like, this has happened or whatever. Just be aware of it, but at the same time continue on my journey and continue to sow the seeds of my heart's desire. And I was just thinking about the butterfly earrings I had on here, and we actually have 2 messages here, because I immediately thought butterfly when I saw this, but it's not really a butterfly, it's a moth, but we do still have the butterfly. Okay, so we have transformation, full moon, and message. Okay, so I don't know when the next full moon is, but there's I feel like we need to make sure we are in a meditative state, because that may be when that new wisdom may be coming down, around the next full moon, perhaps. But we are going through a major transformation. It says many stages. There's many stages one has to go through before they can become the beautiful butterfly. Honor the process. Allow your beauty to be seen by all. Okay, again, don't allow this to make you hide, to make you run away, to not speak your message, okay, to the world. Here we go. One of the cards is 29, still equals to a number 11. Okay, so again, there's portals, a portal, there's messages coming in regards to your transformation. Okay, and it doesn't have to be on the full moon. Maybe the full moon card only came through because of the number 29, to continue that through line of there's a portal that has opened up, and we need to make sure that we are in meditative states or subtle, calm enough so that we can receive the messages, so that we can receive the guidance. Bottom of the deck, water. Make sure we keep our emotions under control so that, again, we can be an open receptor for the messages when they come in. And that could be also part of what you write and what you want to create. So get your candle, glass candle, and write what you want to bring in, what abilities perhaps you want to bring in. Just what desires of your heart, write that on the outside of the glass candle, a 7-day candle, and burn it. Allow it to burn until it burns out. But we also have 33 and 19 here. So master number 33 makes me think of 333. Yes, you saw Gaul. That's the energy of the tiger spirit, which nothing gets away from. So tap into your warrior tiger spirit at this time as well. With these 3 cards, home, earth, shadow, you may be experiencing a shadow period at your home where there's a lot of drama maybe popping up, coming up. I see the card 36 here. It says, so the death card came up here. There's a noticeable end of a cycle or situation. And this could be speaking about the shadow period that's, that we may be experiencing here on earth or in our home space. Remember, Spirit says you are protected. No harm will be done to you or anyone involved. So a death could be coming to the situation. That's another reason why we need to just make sure we keep our energies clear. Don't allow the bad news or anything to really weigh us down or to get us down. Okay, remember, you serve no one by dimming your light. So continue to shine bright, continue to share your messages. Okay, it says grieving or mourning a loss in order to heal. It is time to watch the old way leave itself in the past. Like, it seemed like the president trying to take us back to 1950 with this shit. But it's time to leave the old in the past, and he does not want to let it go. He does not want to grieve or mourn that the time that the powers that were in power is over. He's trying to reinstore that, and he needs to just let it go. Okay. It says it is time to watch the old way leave. Allow feelings of grief or sadness to move through you with ease. Allow feelings of grief or sadness to move through you with ease. Meditate on this symbol when you want to honor an ending, a loss, or letting go in your life with grace. Without death, there is no life, and vice versa. The symbol of the skull and the rose symbolize that all is sacred in life and in death. Okay, let's get one of these cards to clarify fake vulnerable as well. So we have air. We know air represents communication. So again, someone could be telling lies, just speaking a lot of hot air, which could be what the president is doing in regards to a lot of the stuff that he's doing. Or we can treat it as hot air because of a revolution is going to happen. It's not going, the shit that he's trying to do, it's not going to work. The weapons will be formed, but they will not prosper. Continue to shine your light. Don't get angry, don't get defensive, just be clear. Okay? And know that one side we thought about you, or anyone trying to come against you. Let's get clarity. Can I get clarity on people who need people who protect your name? Know that one side we thought about you will get motherfuckers fucked up. Okay? So we have talisman, shift, affluence. So the wealth is being shifted, right? And we have water here. And that may be what he's wanting to, again, to distract from. Remain calm. If you have any talismans or whatever, be sure to charge them, work with them at this time. Remember, this is clarifying you need people who will protect your name in your absence. Alright? And that's why, because you're about to shift into some energy of affluence, of wealth. You need to have, if you have any protection, talisman pieces, make sure you, again, charge them and utilize them, and keep your emotions under control. I'm going to read talisman, and then I'll read water. Shit. I guess I read them all, and then we'll go ahead and end the read. It says the talismans represent new doors opening for you now. Okay, that's why you need people around you. Remember, these 4 cards are clarifying you need people who will protect your name in your absence. You got new doors opening for you. Don't allow any bullshit on the news to distract you from, again, what you already have set in motion at this time. This little bug crawling. I always say this like an alien bug, because it looks like an alien if you look at it up close. New pathways are present at this time. It also invites you to find or create and charge an appropriate symbol, amulet, or mantra to help support your current endeavors or healing. So I was just saying that you need to charge your amulet if you have one. Charge an appropriate symbol. So whatever it is that you need done, you need to find an amulet that can represent that. You know, maybe you have a key, because right now you need doors to open. Find you a random key, dedicate that as your talisman, and charge it with your energy just by praying over it. Just pray your intentions over it. You know, you can even do a right, burn, and release ceremony for your amulet. You know, clean it off real good, put it in a cup of water and pray over it, and then drink the water. I just made that up in my head. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I don't know how that's going to work. Like, just find whatever ways that you know, whatever different rituals you have, choose an appropriate symbol to represent what you want to happen. What you want that talisman to do when you wear it, and just go from there. The most powerful rituals are the ones that you make up yourself. Just sit on the throne of your heart and meditate on what you want to do and how you want to create this ritual and charge your talisman. Okay, it says empower this talisman with your intention to invoke its magic in your everyday life. Meditate with this card to act as a powerful road opener. Okay, so this is the image of the card. Act as a road opener to a new adventure or opportunities, or to discover hidden talismans of power, love, and peace. Okay, the next card is Shift, which is a number 9. Okay, another card of completion, another number of completion anyway, or the number of completion, 9. Miracles, baby. Okay, miracles. Get your talisman, charge it up. Okay, and it may bring you some miracles. Okay, divine intervention, exactly what we need in the situation with y'all's president. The end of stagnation, Ashe, and divine inspiration are here now. Drawing this card signifies an aha moment or sudden change in any situation that was stuck or blocked. A welcomed change or answer you have been seeking is here now. Meditate on this symbol when you are feeling stuck, unsure of which way to go, or having a block creatively. Okay, this symbol is the breakthrough symbol in runes. It's called daggers. It is the last rune of Futhark, which is the oldest form of runic alphabet, and literally means day. This rune is a symbol of fulfillment and achievement, symbolizing the rebirth of the light in one's life. And remember, it says you serve no one by dimming your light. Okay, and this rune represents the light in one's life. It is the rune of the awakening of the dawn and the day rise. Okay, so we got talisman, we have shift, and then we have affluence. Okay, and the shift card speaks about what? Miracles, intervention, end of stagnation, divine inspiration. And then the next card is affluence. All I have to do is turn one page over Wealth in all forms, okay, is available to you now. You are rich on all accounts. Drawing this card invites you to feel the abundant flow of having all that you need on the material and spiritual planes. Remember, this is clarifying you need people around you that will protect your name in your absence, okay? Because you are shifting into this influence. You have miracles surrounding you. You have wealth surrounding you. So beware of people that you have cut off, remember, that you've released, trying to come back around, being fake vulnerable, so that you can let your guard down and let them in, so that they can partake on the beautiful morsels, okay, of divinity, of divine intervention, of divine inspiration, of wealth coming in for you, okay? Stand your ground in releasing this shadow energy, okay? Cutting out the shadow energy in your, home. We have earth and home here, but earth represents home too, but just in your being. Wealth in all forms is available to you now. You are rich on all accounts. Drawing this card invites you to feel the abundant flow of having all that you need on the material and spiritual planes. Feel the abundant flow of having all that you need on the material and spiritual planes. Written over the symbol a little bit, but if you are inquiring about a situation or relationship, this certainly indicates that there is much to be experienced here. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You are being provided for and rewarded at this time. Okay? That's coming underneath water. Coming right before water. Now we're about to read the water card. Turn right to it. Emotions. I've mentioned that before. Emotions, receptivity, and a connection to bodies of water. I'm sitting by a body of water now. I'm very grateful that I'm already here receiving this message. Drawing this card is a symbol of connecting to your emotions regarding your question or situation. Okay? Remember, I was saying, keep your emotions under control at this time, because everything is going to be all right. Hold space. Hold space and don't get distracted. Allow yourself to be open to any changes of direction and let the element of water guide you in the right direction. Meditate on this symbol by a body of water, in the bath, or with a vessel of water, a cup of water. Didn't I say that about the talisman? And remember, the talisman was the first card that came out. Okay? So maybe I was onto something with that, or a vessel of water, which could just be a cup of water, right? To help keep the emotions pure. Meditate on this symbol, keep emotions pure, and to assist you in being more flexible. Okay? This is the alchemical symbol of water, for water. The alchemical symbol for water. So meditate with this near a body of water, in the bath, or with a vessel of water in your hand. Connect to your emotions regarding your question. Drawing this card is a symbol of connecting to your emotions regarding your question or situation. This is a symbol of connecting to your emotions. So connect to your emotions in regards to your question or situation about, the Trump shit or whatever other little schemes. Remember, bottom of the deck was the protection card. You are protected in bold colors. And all of these cards with the talisman shift miracles around you. There's miracles around you. There's divine intervention around you. Okay? There's affluence here for you. Wealth on all levels. You are rich on all accounts. All you got to do is just keep your emotions intact. Make sure you stay in tune with them and meditate with them. Connect with them and meditate on the water symbol in regards to them. But again, this is telling me no matter what the situation is, even with if it is the shadow that's on earth, that's covering earth right now with all these crazy threats of martial law and stuff like that, know that you are protected, you are covered, you have miracles and divine intervention surrounding you, you have affluence and wealth and being rich on all levels. There's a shift, perhaps there's a shift of the wealth that is happening that this person is trying to prevent and distract from. Just stay focused and continue to hold space. Look at that, bottom of the deck, safe travel. Okay, I'm gonna read that and then we will end. As it's a trip, a journey, or even a simple change of scenery is upon you, meditate on this before you start a new adventure, move to a new home, or take a trip. Safe travels. Okay, family? Hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all, and until next time, peace.